turbo conquering Mega Eagle.
Pallets for me are a really good source of cheap timber if I want to knock something together, or kindling woods, or just firewood if it's a little bit of an emergency. Those blocks are nice. This is the method I've always used for busting pallets apart. I'm a little bit surprised no one else seems to use this method. A couple of reasons perhaps, but certainly even if you have a crowbar, I think this is still a bit quicker. It's probably a bit quicker to use a sabre saw perhaps, but a lot of time people want to break down pallets to get them in the boot of a car. You know, I have a truck, but even then sometimes it's full of other stuff, and if I see a pallet I want to throw it in the back, and I can get quite a few pallets in like this. As you can see, all I'm doing is bouncing it on its corners at the bottom. So bounce from one corner till it goes diamond shape, then switch over and bounce on the pointy corner, and it just acts like a parallelogram. And as you're doing this, the nails are slowly working out, and I've chosen the heaviest pallet I could find here, and I just pound and pound until a board comes loose. Pull that one off, makes it a bit lighter, then you carry on a bit lighter and looser, and then the next step's a bit easier, and you just carry on pounding on the corners, switching from side to side until you get fed up. Throw it on the floor, give it a bit of a kicking, and then start with the pounding again. You know, recovery rate of the boards like this isn't anywhere near as good as using a sabre saw, but it's certainly as good, if not better, than using a bar or something to pull them apart. And seeing as though I burn all my waste timber anyway, or you know, I have to collect firewood, to me it doesn't matter at all if I ruin a few boards like this. Anything I break, anything I can't use for making a little project, I'll throw in the fire pile. But most of this will probably get turned into kindling anyway. And like this, I've got flat board to work with, and I can just put them through the chop saw, then use a hatchet and take them down to kindling, I suppose. My brother used to live on a narrow boat, so I'll put a little picture in. Bing. So all the storage space. The only place you could actually store stuff was on the roof of the boat, you know. So his only reasonable source of heat was coal, which is you know, not the best. You have to pay for it, but it's good and compact. But you still need a supply of wood to get it going, and that it's much easier and you know, nicer than using firelighters. So I made him a bike trailer, and we took a trip around London, or the little industrial estates around Hackney, and you know, like this, we managed to fill the entire bike trailer up with pallets. So if we hadn't have busted them up, we would have got probably 2 pallets in the bike trailer, and it would have been very top heavy. But like this, I think we managed to get 10 or so pallets, which are just there. You know, they would have either gone in the rubbish or been picked up by a pallet recovery firm or something, or someone else would have had them for firewood or projects. You know. So it was fun, and it's nice to get something for nothing, I suppose, when you're putting the effort into making your own firewood and that, and it's and you're doing it perhaps because you want to save money in that. Right, this keeps the conscience clear, you know. A lot of the time these pallets have defects in them and they can't be reused anyway. So, right, you know, it makes me feel like Mr. Greenpeace and that, you know. For any of my regular viewers watching this, you know, rest assured, I am working on an incredibly large project right now, which will hopefully blow your tits off. So I've not been putting content up as regularly as I normally do, perhaps. This is just keeping the family warm, which is an essential task this time of year. And so I thought I'd share with you my little technique for doing things easily, and hopefully everyone's learned something, and I can go back to my shed and start tinkering about with the top secret project that I'm on at the minute. There we go. One pallet completely busted apart. Alright, see you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.